Where are you going? Just leaving the Hotel Madeira Centre. We have. Let's just show the reception. So the Hotel Madeira Centre is open. Hello. Hiya. Right, let me just get outside. Hopefully the sound's going to be okay. We've got the headphones in. Evening, everyone. So we thought for the final video of our little Sunday fun, we'd take you on a little tour around the Christmas lights in the old town. So here's the Hotel Madeira Centre. At the very top, they've got Planta 20, which is a bar that overlooks the whole of Benidorm. So we went there for a cocktail, watched the sunset, so that the sun would go down and we could show you the Christmas lights. So I thought, try and cheer you up. Hello, Mum and Dad. Try and cheer you all up. I know you all had some pretty crabby news. Do you have to have resident card to stay in Spain? Not at the minute, no, but you will have to have some form of documentation if you're wanting to come over by car, because you'll be crossing through different landlocked borders. But by plane, no, at the moment, unless you're in Tier 4, it's against the law to travel abroad, and obviously outside of the Tier 4 as well. Tier 1, 2 and 3, it still says you're allowed to travel to Spain. I don't know if it's going to be any changes, because obviously there's been a new strain that's been found that's in the news, and it's caused a lot of European countries, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy, to kind of shut everything sorry, I read someone's comment, to shut everything down. So that's like buses, trains and planes. So we're just kind of waiting to see if Spain follows suit. Why is it called Madeira? It's just the name of it. It's just the name of the hotel. Hotel Madeira Centre it's called. So this is next to the McDonald's in the old town. There you can see the Madeira, the Planta 20 there. Oh, thanks Julie. And you've got pretty gifts around here, and a Christmas tree as well. So this is some of them. Tier 4 in Essex. Bloody hell. Oh God. Things seemed to be getting better, didn't they? And now it's just, I don't know. I'm struggling to see where there's an end to this. Good evening for a full lockdown in North Wales. Oh God, I think Scotland, they've said they've announced tougher things as well, aren't they? It's like, I feel like we're heading back to kind of March time again. Yeah, I saw, isn't Colchester, that's exempt from Tier 4, isn't it? I did see it said Essex, and then it said except, and then it gave certain areas, didn't it, of where wasn't in Tier 4. But it was like, no, we're not going to do anything about Christmas. We're going to, still let, households meet and this, that and the other. And then suddenly it's this. I mean, things are pretty normal here now, aren't they?
I think they seem pretty stabilised in what's kind of happening. But they were planning to open local borders.
Yeah.
But that's not happening now. No. But within the provinces, it's pretty stable, and has been for quite a while. Yeah,
things that I almost kind of feel a bit bad. Like, we're able to go like bars, restaurants, cinema, things like that. Like where shopping's open, like you can see now. I mean, there's not many people around, but on the whole, most things are open. You can go for lunch. You can go and it does. You kind of look at it and think, God, like we are very fortunate that But then it makes you wonder. Like, our cases are now pretty much, in Spain, things are going down. In terms of cases, but it just makes you think, well, what did we do with the whole lockdown the first time round if we've had to kind of do it, certain places have had to do it again, and I don't know. Anyway, we'll just try and appreciate the Christmas lights. I noticed that a lot of the flights are starting to be reduced as well, but some of that is still down to kind of making sure that the flight's worthwhile going. Like, some people have said to me, oh, my flight with Ryanair's been cancelled, I can't go now. But, you know, just double check, because you do get your money back with them. And you can always find, you know, if possible, you could always find another one, unless obviously you're in tier 4 and things like that. But it could possibly be that it's just that flight has been condensed. You're right in saying we'll be heading back to March. Has Alex had another haircut? He has had another haircut. Oh, good notice.
Friday, was it?
Yeah, Friday, and I was Saturday.
Yeah, haircut 2 days.
Yeah. Rio is at home. We went to the Pink Lakes in Torrevieja today, and Rio's been running around in the water and running around on like, it kind of looks like snow, but it's the salt. And he was running around playing, and so we've left him to sleep.
He was a tired boy by the time we got home.
So we went for a cocktail instead. Looks as though the whole world was still enjoying life, but all you can do in the UK is work or shop. And that's the thing, isn't it? Like, I saw Nigel Farage put a tweet saying, you know, we're in lockdown again, thanks China. And you just think that's not going to help. Like, we're all going through this. We're all going through this stuff. We're all having to make, you know, changes and things like that. And building things on racism and fueling things again is just, I just don't think it helps. Like, we all have to do our bit. You could point fingers left, right and centre and say it's because one country did this or another country didn't do that. But you think, well, China are now in kind of normal life. I mean, I don't know why that is, and you know, but we had a full lockdown, and what good did it do to us? We couldn't go out for 3 months, and then we found ourselves in just as bad position in September and October. So I really don't know what the right answer is, or do you?
No.
No. I just really think it's something we're going to have to learn to live with, and make adaptations, and kind of, because it's just not sustainable to have this crazy, I don't know, I just don't think it's sustainable the whole world round. Are you still going to be on later for Sunday Fun Day? No. We're doing the Christmas lights today because I thought you'd all quite like to see the Christmas lights, and we can finish on showing the Christmas. But look at these cool giant baubles. Boys are watching whilst watching United and eating McDonald's. Hiya!
Hiya!
Eating McDonald's, that's what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Anniversary McDonald's. Have you started them legals there for the Culvert video Veritas? We're waiting here. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Merry Christmas, Wendy. Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Lovely to soak up the atmosphere there virtually. Oh, you're welcome, Sally. Hi, Lorraine. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Margaret. So we'll get some Merry Christmases. Looks like tomatoes. No, they don't. They look like Christmas baubles. Macclesfield, Cheshire, Tier 2, I'm working on Christmas and working care home. Oh, bless you, Jean. I just think, especially, you know, you think of teachers and you think of people in care homes. I just don't understand how they've been able to mix with however many, I mean, teachers, 31 bubbles of families they've been with. And then to tell them you can't even have one family round, one family member. You just think, God. My fit, healthy friend died of COVID, only 53, funeral Christmas Eve. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Tracy. And that's the thing, you know, you can't deny that it is amongst us. And I know at the beginning we were all a bit like, oh, I don't know anyone. But I think now we all know somebody who has been affected, and whether that's directly, indirectly, and, you know, you have to make, you know, adjustments to it, and but we also have to look at the bigger picture as well, and wonder where we go from here. But this is the Old Town streets. They've got nicer lights on the top. My mum and dad and brother should have been here today. Well, yesterday they should have got here, but unfortunately they're not able to get here because their test didn't arrive in time. So that's not good, is it? Not good. I tested positive last Monday, isolate until next Wednesday. Oh, hope you're okay, Lorraine. Bless you. Looks brilliant. Hope you have a good Christmas from Carlisle. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Love the Benidorm Christmas lights. Really missing it this year. Merry Christmas to you both. Oh, Merry Christmas, Linda. Good result for Leicester, Alex.
2-0. Always nice to beat Tottenham as well. Always nice.
He only knows it's 2-0 because I told him it was 2-0.
Yeah. I think it was like 3:15 kickoff.
Yeah.
Hadn't had a chance to look it up.
No. Yeah, exactly. Like David's just said, what about people who work in shops? They see hundreds of people, and that's the thing, isn't it? You know, we've got all these people that have got however many people that they mix with every single day through work, and you think, how gutting as it be to then find out, you know, a few days before Christmas, actually no, you're not even going to have your mum round, or you're not even going to have your sister round, or it just, I don't know. And then it was like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then straight away tier 4. And I mean, for anyone interested in the situation in Spain over Christmas, the people are really panicking about the border closure, and I think a lot of Facebook groups have really taken this out of context. So the border closure is no different to right now. So a lot of Facebook groups in Benidorm have really taken this out of perspective. So at the moment, the borders are closed. They have been closed now for a good month.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer, because it was just October. So the borders have been closed since October.
Between regions.
Between regions, which is exactly the same now. The only plan was they were planning to open them so that during the Christmas period there would be people able to visit their family. The only difference is now they're not opening them. That is the only difference in terms of border closures. So there's a lot of people that have messaged me like, well, what does that mean for my flight, and this, that and the other. It has absolutely no impact at the moment, unless they make any more announcements, which they haven't at the moment. The only difference is they're not opening the borders for Christmas for people to visit their family in different areas. So it makes no difference whatsoever to international travel and things like that. Very similar to, you know, if you travelled here a few weeks ago or whatever, I don't know when you were last here, or if you know anybody. But yeah, people are allowed to still do the same thing as they have been doing. It's just that they're not opening them during the Christmas period. And the only other thing is that we've gone from 10 to 6 people and 2 families of nucleus. So that's the only difference. Oh, and the curfew is an hour earlier as well. How gorgeous is this street? Non-essential shops shut, but certain shop my husband works for doing clean and collect. That means customers can online collect at the door. Absolutely doesn't make sense. Oh, I just don't know. And you think, but yeah, you can't have anybody around for Christmas, not one person. Or you can all go into the supermarket, but you can't sit in a social distance pub and just, you know, have one drink and say, you know, Merry Christmas, and, you know, it's been a bit of a crabby year, but, you know, here's to a better 2021. I mean, I can't see why we can't, sorry, I should say you can't do that in the UK. I really don't get it. The new curfew does mean as well, like there was a lot of people saying, so what about the grapes in the street? Because a tradition here in Spain is on New Year's Eve, everyone has 12 grapes. I don't know if you've been in a hotel here and they've given them out, but everybody has 12 grapes, and on every chime you're supposed to swallow the grape. And people, as I said, the main tradition is to do it in your town hall or like on the street with your friends. And people are saying, well, if it's at midnight, how can I do the grapes? And basically they've said, yeah, that's why we've put the curfew at midnight, so that people can't be standing in the town hall and doing their grape swallowing and things. Merry Christmas, everyone. I tested positive on Friday. I need to isolate till the 28th. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeanette. I'm working Christmas Day and I live alone, so I won't see anyone over Christmas. Oh, bless you. I think there's so many people that are going to be spending Christmas alone, and it's just going to be I think we just got to hope for a better 2021 and just see what happens and just keep playing it by here. And people say to me, oh, what's the point in being positive? And like we were saying, you can be negative about it, and I think you just run yourself into the ground. You have to kind of keep positive and hope.
Well, at some point, something has to give. There's going to be a change.
Yeah.
It's not going to continue to be the same.
No.
Because it's not the same now that it was before.
Yeah.
So change is inevitable.
I always knew you were made for the red carpet. That red carpet is like, you do feel a bit like special walking down it. 2021 can only be better. It can be, and that's all we've got to think. You know, things have got to get better. They have to. Surely. It's not... I've done that. Tried to eat 12 grapes, nearly choked. Yeah, I mean, there's kids that they say to the kids not to do it, but there's some parents that go on, take the grapes. And you think, oh my God, no, don't take the grapes. This is, I can't remember the name now. It's in the cultural area, and they've got... Yeah. Different lads going. ¿Podemos entrar con la cámara? Gracias. There you go. I did ask if we're okay to enter with the camera, so he knows we've got it. Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I seen them setting it up the other day. I was like, oh, it's a really pretty building as well, with all the Christmas lights.
Such a contrast from the one in Alicante. This one's like little and cute.
Yeah.
Whereas the Alicante one's as big as it has ever been.
Yeah, biggest one in the world in Alicante, and then it's got a little cute one here. Sweet, isn't it? Hi Tina, I'll give Rio a kiss for you. Gracias. So it's a maximum of 10 people at the moment. Right, we're going to head towards Town Hall now and show you around there. Let's head back. Yeah, I think that too, Lee. I do think so. It does make you wonder, doesn't it? You know, you spend all this time on your own, and you know, we just got to check in on each other, and you know, people are always, you know, rely on someone to send a message or anything. You know, my DMs on Instagram, they're always open, so if you ever feel like you need a chat, or you know, it's never going to go any further than, you know, my DMs. No tenemos. Just read Spain to stop flights to the UK. If agreed with the EU, they'll follow suit on your Benidorm news now. Just read Spain to stop flights to the UK. Do you mean to the UK or from the UK? I've not seen anything yet, but interesting. Let's hope that, well, see what happens. On my side, I hope the flights keep going until, you know, Wednesday. I'd rather my family be over here for Christmas, and you know, we'd still be in our 6. They're not in a tier that's not allowed to travel, so they'd be allowed to travel. So let's just hope. But I don't know. Right, I'm going to head towards Town Hall now. What's the link for your Instagram? It's at Spain with Lauren. If you type in Spain with Lauren, I come up, and it's a picture of me near the Matterhorn in Switzerland. Lots of my friends. Lauren, have you or Alex had COVID, or have you stayed safe? No, neither of us have had COVID. Neither me nor Alex have had COVID. Lots of my friends are around the same age, Lauren and Alex, and they've, what does this say? And I can't see the rest. I can't see the rest of it. What does it say? And they've had COVID and been absolutely fine. I'm terrified though. Oh God. Alex is a teacher, so he has regular protocols in place, because obviously if he did end up testing positive or anything like that, then they would need to take precautions as a school. They are on school holidays now. They decided to take the sensible decision, and they closed early. So although school didn't technically finish until Tuesday, they decided to close early and called it a day, which is, you know, I think probably the most sensible thing at the moment. Was it Scotland I read that are going online until mid-January with possibility to extend? I'm sure it was Scotland. Hola both of you, bien. Hola both of you, bien, both of you. Feliz Navidad to you both. Hi Moira, happy Christmas. Aww. Yeah. Cal's still got his mask on. I wish he'd put his Christmas hat on though. That's not normally has on. There we go. Thank you, Vicky. Merry Christmas and best wishes from Fife in Scotland to you, Lauren, Alex and Ria. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Merry Christmas to you too. Nikki managed the last flight out yesterday. There's still flights coming in today though, isn't there? So I don't think it's the last flight out, because I have still seen those flights coming in. Hi Lauren, what's the temperature there at ATM? Cheers, Merry Christmas. Hi John, it was 19 degrees earlier. It's dropped now, I think it's about 13 at the moment. Happy Christmas, Vicky. I've had it was like flu, like a flu for me, but many get very sick. And that's the thing, isn't it? So many people have it in very different ways, and it's protecting the vulnerable, isn't it? Those who would have it, you know, worse. And I think that's why, you know, people, you know, some people go, oh yeah, I've not had it, I'll just do what I please. It's like, no, you've still got to take those precautions. And I think there's so many people as well that, like, you know, if you've come into contact with someone positive, like, please just like isolate and take a test. Like, that's all it takes, and you know, that could save somebody. Are your parents able to get out and join you for Christmas? I hope so, but you know, just like anyone else, it's a waiting game. I know that they probably, well, I hope they really want to come over, and I'm sure they're doing all they can to make sure they can, but at the end of the day, if borders lock and things like that, then they won't be able to. But you know, we're keeping fingers crossed. No, we're not going to Dove Park this time, just because we're going to keep round the old town Christmas lights and there's not really anything at the Dove Park in terms of Christmas lights. Well, not much anyway. Love the old time. Happy Christmas. Travel bans everywhere. Bad in England at the minute. God. It's just not good, is it? Happy Christmas, Barbara. Nearly there. I don't know if you saw, I put pictures on of the Christmas lights here a few days ago. Made a little video as well, just a little quick edited one. There was a bit of Christmas music on it. But the Christmas lights here have all been dedicated to the key workers, the healthcare workers, which is really nice. It's lovely to dedicate them for the hard work they've done this year. And obviously every year, you know, they're always working hard to keep us all safe. They've done up the Bristol Hotel. Yeah, they have. The Bristol Hotel, I mean, it's quite sad for the Bristol Hotel, really, because they finished doing it up, and then it wasn't long before they've had to, that things have closed, and it's gone really quiet. But the Bristol Hotel is looking quite nice. Thanks, Pat. Merry Christmas. Have you had a nice day? We have had a nice day. Thank you, Maureen. Hope you have too. Thanks, Tops. We went to the shopping centre in Xenia Boulevard, and it was great to see, you know, everyone's social distancing. I put a little video on Instagram, and I was stood on one blue thing, your blue sticker. Somebody else was on the one in front, somebody else was on behind. And people were very regimented of making sure they social distance. There was, you know, staff going around, making sure that people were following like the one-way system, and yeah, it was really good to see. And that was the same in every shop there, which was fantastic. Here's the Feliz Navidad coming. Feliz Navidad. They've also got another kind of nativity up here as well, a bit like a bit of a more traditional one. Merry Christmas, Rose. Thank you, Sharon. What does this say? Linda, hope your mum and dad get there to see you. I can't see my daughter, she's in London, all plans through the window. Oh God, sorry about that, Linda. I did think of you when I saw London was in tier 4. I thought, I wonder if you were spending Christmas with Kate. I thought, I wonder if you'll be with her, or whether, oh God, I just don't know. All plans, it's all gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? It's all gone Pete Tong. Done all the Christmas shopping. I have finished my Christmas shopping, finally. I've still not bought anything for Alex. Not one thing. I have no idea what to buy him. What do we buy him? Don't know. Don't know. What do you buy him? Right, I'm going to cross over to get to the Christmas lights. Don't worry, I'm not just going to zoom past. I'm going to show you. Just out of hospital, the nurses and all the workers were brill. Wasn't in for COVID, but glad to be home today. Oh, I hope you're okay, Sharon. It's nice to see a real Christmas tree.
A proper Christmas
A
tree.
proper big Christmas tree. Most places in Spain at the moment are opting for the metal Christmas trees, and although they look quite nice, I'm not about it. I love to see a real Christmas tree, so I'm glad that Benidorm have gone for a real Christmas tree. He doesn't need anything, got everything he wanted when he got you. There you go, Alex.
Pardon?
You don't need anything for Christmas because you got everything you wanted when you got me.
There we go. Good answer.
Thanks, Barbara. So here's 3 key worker statues they've made. And I don't know if you can see, but all these little gift tags, the tree is huge, it really is, have all got like Merry Christmas written on and Muchas Gracias. So it's all different ones, like saying thanks to the key workers, which is lovely. But yeah, big tree. Feel a bit like Kevin McAllister when he stands looking at the one at Rockefeller. Where's Rio? Rio's tired. Rio was playing around the lakes today. We took him to the pink lakes in Torrevieja, and he absolutely loved it, but he is so shattered. So we've left him home to have a bit of a sleep. Benidorm, it's a play on Bon Nadal, is Merry Christmas in Valencian, which is one of the official languages here in Benidorm. So they've used Benidorm, Christmas in Benidorm. And there it is. Let's head towards. On here, they've got the Feliz Navidad, and then they've got different bits that come across. So they have Feliz Navidad, they have Benidorm. I think it says Merry Christmas at one point in English, doesn't it?
It might do.
I'm sure it says Merry Christmas. I can't remember, and it's got like snowflakes and different pictures and things that they make, which is cute. Reindeer, look, lots of reindeer, yeah.
They like a reindeer.
love a good Reno. Here, look, Feliz Navidad from everyone in Benidorm. Feliz Navidad, prospero año felicidad. There it is. A bit of a snowflake as well. Normally, if you come here normally, they have an ice skating rink here, but they haven't got it this year. But if you are here, they're putting an ice skating rink up in Finistra. It's only for a few days in January, but they've said that all the protocols are going to be in place, and that's going to be there. Yeah, look, here comes Bon Nadal. So that's in Valencian. Merry Christmas. So we've got Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Where are you in relation to the old town? So the old town is just straight down there. So if you watch this video back when it's not live, you'll see how we got here. You just head towards the Bristol Hotel. You can put in Town Hall of Benidorm, and that's how you get here. So Ayuntament is Ayuntamiento, which is the Benidorm. Is at the council departments. So the council departments are around here. They all follow round. And this is the town hall. So if you ever move over, you get your padron from here as well. And different other bits and paperwork and things that you'd need to do. I do believe they have a nativity set up in the town hall as well. They normally have one inside. Happy Christmas, Lauren Alex Rio. We should have been in Benidorm now. At least we're seeing it through you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Judith. Hopefully next year there'll be much more Benidorm trips, and I'm sure we'll see lots of you round and about. There we go. There's the Christmas tree. I've heard they're stopping all flights from UK to Spain. Oh God. I'm going to have to look at the news, aren't I? Oh, it's like a chore having to look at the news now, and it's just horrible. Stayed at the Crystal Park overlooking there several times. Ah, Crystal Park's, is it one over there? I think it's on, I have heard of it. I'm not sure exactly where it is though. Merry Christmas, Jim. Right, let's say Merry Christmas. Right, have a very Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a good one. Stay safe.
Yeah. I don't know when we're going to come on video over Christmas. We'll probably just jump on every so often and say hello. And if there's anything major, I will obviously update as well. But we'll try and have a Christmas, won't we? Hopefully my family's able to get over.
Yeah.
And hope you all have, you know, a good Christmas and a safe Christmas. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry
Bye.
Christmas. Feliz Navidad a todos. Stay safe. Stay safe. Feliz Navidad.